I've never said this story before, and I'm just going to say it now. There was this lady. When you see her, she was very beautiful, very fair, busty, shapy. And you will see her, and you can't take your eyes off. Heavily loaded, front and back. When this lady hugs me, my mind will be in cloud 9. You won't believe what this lady did. She was playing with my chest. Me, I was just feeling like, this girl, they touched my chest. Are they happy? Next thing, she was going down. As she was going down, my curiosity was like, what's this girl doing? I beg go. I hope. In my mind, a part of me was like, what's she doing? A part of me was enjoying it, and she was. So what she was doing, I'm sure she was seeing that I did not resist, I did not make any move. But before I knew it, she just put her hand inside my boxers, as in inside, and held John Thomas. At that point, I just froze. I've never said this story before, and I'm just going to say it now. Several years ago, while I was still a teenager, maybe I was 18, 19, thereabout. In my teens church then, or youth church or teens church, there was this lady. When you see her, she was very beautiful, very fair, busty, shapy, had everything. She looked like those kind of people that men will see her and you can't take your eyes off. She walks into a place, everybody would just like, This was back in the days when people were not already doing their body, when there was no people doing their Botox and the rest. She had it. Heavily loaded, front and back. So I remember then as teenagers, we all trying to serve God, pursuing God, doing all we could do. And she came in. She liked this older brother in the teens church, but she was close to me. So she was my friend, but I knew she liked this other guy. But being my friend, she was trying to use me to pass information to this other guy and all this kind of stuff. But that's not the gist of the story. I remember then when this lady hugs me, as in she would have hugged me and left, my mind will be in cloud 9. I'll be reminiscing the hug. I don't know if people have hugged you, that kind of hug that they hug you, everything, feel your chest, everything. You'll be like, your mind is going places. I remember then I was like, God help me. And when I was a teenager, I'd already made a covenant with God and said, God, I beg, I don't want to sleep with anybody till I get married. And if I sleep with anybody, kill me. This was a covenant I made with God. And thank God, God helped me. But you see, there was a particular day. She now later became close to my sister also, one of my sisters. And back then, we're all in the house. Myself, my sisters, we're all there. Somewhere maybe in one of the rooms. And this lady came in. And we're all there gisting. We're just lying down. I was lying on one side. She was lying on one side. I think my sister was lying down or sitting down somewhere. You won't believe what this lady did. There was no light. It was the evening. I think it was already getting dark, maybe like 7, 8 p.m. She was in my house. She came to see my sister, by the way. She was already close to my sister, so she was already very comfortable coming and staying. And you won't believe what this girl did. This girl put her hand inside my boxers. When the lady put her hand, and it was night. Before she did it, she was playing with my chest. She was just playing with the little hair had. Me, I was just feeling like, this girl, they touched my chest. Are they happy? But I felt it was not a big deal after not do anything. Of course, my body was already reacting. Next thing, she was touching the chest. Next thing, she was going down. As she was going down, my curiosity was like, what's this girl doing? I beg go. I hope. In my mind, a part of me was like, what's she doing? A part of me was enjoying it. And she was. So what she was doing, I'm sure she was seeing that I did not resist. I did not make any move. But before I knew it, she just put her hand inside my boxers, as in inside, and held John Thomas. At that point, I just froze. I was weak. I couldn't do anything. I was like, God, what? And my sisters were in the room, but because it was dark, it was night. We're all just talking. Nobody knew what was happening. At that point, I was like, hey, God, you have to deliver me. As in, what will I do? But God knew that if I don't intervene, my son will die today. Remember, I made a covenant with God that God killed me. At that moment, they just brought the light. When they say NEPA take light, NEPA just bring light. Bah! The moment that happened, she moved her hand. And all this happened within maybe 10 seconds. So I would say it was God. She just removed her hand immediately and acted like as if nothing happened. The moment she did it, I was like, God, thank you. Because I was frozen. I couldn't even remove my hand. That's how bad it was. And I left there. And I stood up. At that point, my heart was pounding. I was feeling guilty. I was, God, what have I done? I was just, God, what's happening and everything. I remember, I think she even slept in my house that night. But of course, we didn't talk again after that moment. I went somewhere else and everything. I remember that morning, I woke up, went to the dining. I carried my Bible. I was reading, praying that God, I beg, help me and the rest. I remember she came, she passed like nothing happened. And I was like, this girl know they feel the way that they feel. I was trembling. And I went to meet her. I said, what happened yesterday night? What did you do? She just looked at me like, what did I do? Like, I beg you, like as if nothing happened. I was shocked. I couldn't even say, please don't do it again or something. But the way she acted like nothing happened, I was like, was I dreaming? But of course, I knew it was real. But then I knew that, this one, It's either they sent her from the pit of hell, or this one don't go, don't lost. Me, I still be one good boy. Make I just do my corner and the rest. But later, you know the way the devil operates now. Somewhere in my mind, the devil was playing trick to my mind like, oh, they touch you, if he touch back. And me, innocent guy, I've not had that kind of experience. I've not touched and everything. And my mind was like, oh, Moisa, I just touch. This I hold. At that point, I was like, what are you thinking? But then it was a bad, of course, it was the devil now. A part of me was feeling I couldn't even tell anybody. This is the first time I'm sure saying it openly. Maybe it's only my wife has told or something like that. But I remember I had to tell myself more, this one, I cannot allow her near me again. And of course, after that moment, she knew that, this guy was just one naive guy. She didn't even near me again. Whatever she did, she later left church and all those stuffs. But guys, you won't believe that maybe, I can't remember how many years later down the road, I heard that this lady was already infected with HIV. I don't even know where she is today. I really wish to know where she is today. It's been years I've not heard from her. I've not seen her and everything. But when I heard that she was infected with HIV, I thought about that particular day. What if I was one stupid boy, as teenagers now, and I felt like, this is the way you do, I go do my own back. And I gave her eyes like, let's go continue somewhere or something like that. What would have happened to me today? What would have happened? What would have happened? Anyway, please share this video. Let everyone, every young person, married person, let them see this video. Let it be something that probably changes a man's life, or put that teenager or that young person on the narrow path, on the straight path. Please, men, let us do well. Let us do well. Please like this video, share this video. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye.